Hello and welcome, dear followers. So happy to have you with me in a new video. I hope you're all doing great and in the best of health. Let's start our journey together and explore today's topic: everyday sadism, the pleasure of inflicting pain. The idea of enjoying inflicting pain on others might seem strange or even terrifying to some, but it's a human phenomenon that exists and takes various forms in our daily lives. We're not necessarily talking about overt physical violence here, but rather about actions and situations that might seem simple at first glance, yet carry a sense of pleasure or satisfaction from seeing another person suffer, even slightly. This phenomenon is known as everyday sadism. What is everyday sadism? Everyday sadism differs from clinical or pathological sadism, which involves systematically inflicting severe physical or psychological harm to achieve deep sexual or psychological gratification. In contrast, everyday sadism is a milder and perhaps more common form, manifested in behaviors that are not necessarily considered evil or dangerous, but reflect a subtle inclination to enjoy others' discomfort or mild suffering. Imagine with me some scenarios: mild sarcasm or bullying. Someone cracks a sharp joke at a colleague's expense, sees the look of discomfort on their face, and feels a kind of satisfaction. Playing with power. A senior employee deliberately arrives late to an important meeting, enjoying the sight of tension and anxiety on their subordinates' faces. Relishing negative stories. A person enjoys recounting painful details about someone else's life, not with the intention of helping, but to revel in the feelings of pity or shock they evoke. Deliberate provocation. Instigating small arguments or disagreements to create a sense of discomfort in others. Deliberate neglect or omission. Refraining from offering help to someone in need while feeling a sense of superiority or power. These examples and many others reflect the essence of everyday sadism, a subtle pleasure derived from seeing others in a position of weakness, discomfort, or even mild emotional pain. Why do some people enjoy inflicting pain? This is a deep and complex question, and there are several potential psychological and social explanations. Feeling of power and control. When you cause discomfort to another, you feel a sense of power and control over the situation. This feeling can be particularly appealing to individuals who feel weak or helpless in other aspects of their lives. Inflicting pain, even minor, gives them a sense of dominance. Ventilation of frustration or anger. Everyday sadism can be an indirect way to release pent-up feelings of anger or frustration. Instead of confronting the source of anger directly, the person indirectly takes it out on others, providing a temporary sense of relief. Lack of empathy. Individuals who lack the ability to empathize with others' feelings may be more prone to engaging in everyday sadistic behaviors. The inability to put themselves in others' shoes makes them less affected by their suffering, and perhaps even find it a source of amusement. Self-enhancement. When you see someone else suffering, you might feel better off than them. This feeling of superiority can boost self-confidence, even if in a negative way. This can be a motivator, especially for individuals with low self-esteem. Socialization. Some may learn this behavior from their environment. If a person grows up in an environment where others are mocked or where disturbing others is enjoyed, they might adopt these behaviors as a normal part of social interaction. Boredom and search for excitement. Sometimes Boredom can be a motivator for engaging in behaviors that elicit reactions from others. Causing minor discomfort can add a kind of excitement to routine situations. Response to perceived injustice. Some may feel they have been wronged in some way and use everyday sadism as a form of indirect revenge to restore a balance they perceive as lost. Where do we see everyday sadism? Everyday sadism infiltrates many aspects of our lives. Workplace. The manager who enjoys delaying bonuses or assigning unnecessarily burdensome tasks, or the colleague who spreads rumors to cause distress to others. Personal relationships. The partner who deliberately provokes their partner's jealousy, or the friend who mocks their friend's weaknesses in front of others. Internet and social media. Negative comments, cyberbullying, and spreading false or hurtful news with the aim of stirring controversy or distress in others. Here some find a safe space to unleash these tendencies behind their screens. Even in entertainment, some television shows or games that rely on embarrassing or annoying participants to provide entertainment for viewers. Is everyday sadism a problem? Although it may not be as serious as pathological sadism, everyday sadism still poses a problem. It leads to deterioration of relationships. No one likes to be around someone who enjoys annoying or harming them. Erosion of trust. When people feel you enjoy their suffering, trust gradually erodes. Creation of a toxic environment. Whether at work or in relationships, everyday sadism can create an atmosphere of tension, fear, and discomfort. Negative impact on victims. Even minor pain or discomfort can have cumulative effects on the mental health of the person experiencing it. How do we deal with it? Dealing with everyday sadism requires awareness and understanding. Whether you are the one practicing it or you are a victim of it. If you are the one practicing it, self-awareness. Try to be more aware of your reactions and feelings. Do you feel a kind of satisfaction when someone else faces difficulty? Understanding motives. Try to understand why you feel this way. Is it due to a feeling of weakness, suppressed anger, or boredom? Developing empathy. Try to put yourself in others' shoes. How would you feel if you were in their situation? Finding healthy ways to express yourself. If you suffer from anger or frustration, look for healthy ways to express these feelings, such as exercising, talking to a trusted person, or writing. If you are a victim of it, setting boundaries. It is important to set clear boundaries with individuals who engage in these behaviors. Expressing feelings. Do not hesitate to express your discomfort or hurt, but do so calmly and assertively. Do not justify. Do not justify their behavior or downplay it. Stepping away if necessary. If these behaviors are repetitive and negatively affect your mental health, distancing yourself from these individuals may be the best solution. Seeking help. In some cases, it may be helpful to talk to a mental health professional to help you deal with these situations and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Everyday sadism is a hidden aspect of human behavior, often overlooked or misunderstood. Awareness of its existence and understanding its motives can help us build healthier relationships and more positive social environments. It's not just a simple pleasure. Rather, it's a reflection of deeper feelings that may need to be addressed, both for the person practicing it and the person experiencing it. Thank you so much to my amazing followers for your time and attention. Your support means so much to me, and without you, none of this would have taken the year. I hope you enjoyed today's video. See you in the next one, and stay well.